What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sisters. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, please take a moment to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now, this video is just asking you all the question: do you think the girls, Fatima included to an extent, Karen, Sabrina, and Danny, do you think they will ever find out about all the stuff that Jasmine has been putting Andi through over the past, several episodes, from attacking her in the parking garage with her friends to coming over to the apartment, technically not breaking in. She basically stole the keys from Gary and then used the keys to get into the apartment with the intent to kill, well, pretty much everybody, Gary, Andi, and herself. So it seems pretty clear to me that even though Danny's like, hey, Andi needs to make her own mistakes, and then Sabrina's just a supportive gal pal in general, I feel like they would possibly, no doubt in my mind, they would go over to Karen's side and be against this union, this wedding, even Fatima, if they found out about everything that Andi has endured due to the whole situation with Jasmine. And I feel like, they would be, Andi, what, we're done with this. We're taking the keys from you. You're not driving this vehicle anymore, which is your quote unquote relationship with Gary, because that alone proves that, you're dead meat. I mean, getting married to Gary just puts an even bigger target on your back, especially from Jasmine, because I feel like she's the kind of person where we don't know if she got arrested. That one officer said a restraining order. I'm like, this woman came in here with the intent to kill. Or are you just saying a restraining order? I mean, isn't she going to be locked up for good? Akon locked up and they won't let her out? Something tells me, a lot of people still are suspect over that entire scene between Jasmine and Gary in Andi's apartment anyway. Just something doesn't seem right. But I feel like I mentioned in my Will Andi Say Yes or No video, I mentioned how, there could be multiple reasons why she's having cold feet. And I feel like it's possible that she could say, you know what, Karen's right. Jasmine did this in the parking lot, and then Fatima was there, so she could speak on that if she wanted to. Or she could say, last night she came over to the apartment and tried to kill me and Gary. So I feel like that alone could actually add more weight to what Danny and the girls do when they confront Gary seemingly by themselves, without Andi. And, hey, I know you girls don't like me, and that you ladies don't like me. And Danny's like, no, we don't like your existence. So I feel like they possibly learn what Jasmine did, and that makes them stand up for Andi even more. Not stand by Andi, but they stand up for Andi by standing up to Gary. So let me know your thoughts. But honestly, I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things, because even if the ladies stand up to Gary, Gary and Andi are still going to be in bed together that night. So I don't know if they get married per se, but I feel like overall, the girls finding out about the Jasmine stuff is a big deal. Danny, of course, is going to be like, and y'all were holding out on me. But thing about it is, Karen didn't even know about it, because Andi knows to withhold some information, because she knows if she told the girls about A, B, and C, that means they would fight her even more on this whole Gary scenario. So let me know, do you think, I want to be honest here. I want to throw a wrench into this equation. What if Jasmine tries to get to Andi through the girls? Like maybe she tries to, divide and conquer, so to speak. Well, then again, you could argue, well, Jasmine doing that is stupid, because that means the girls want to fight her directly for messing with one of their own. But at the same time, just look at season 1. Danny coming forward and being upset that the girls talked about her behind her back, which I do believe is a result of Zach being high from the pen and basically letting it all hang out, so to speak, in regards to telling Danny about how Karen says this and all the girls say that. So these big moments here, which are in direct correlation to the abusive relationship she went through in college, Andi could end up, on the one hand, you could say learning this would mean the girls would want to have Andi's back even more. But on the other hand, it's like, well, Andi, we've tried to be there for you, but you hiding this many big things from us, you know what? Make your own decision. It's over. We don't care. So I feel like Jasmine could have the last laugh regardless. It just depends on how things play out. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How, when, and do you think these women will find out about the Jasmine assaults and murder attempts? And I mean, Karen, her not being there makes sense because look at all the crap that Aaron's ex-wife and her family tried to do with her. Between the threats, stabbings, guns, it's just crazy. So feel free to donate to the channel if you would like on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you soon.